right, everybody, it's your boy. It's your boy. We back with another one. We back with another one. Y'all look good. You look good. Calm down, calm down. We got some good stuff going today. But most of all, please give my guests. First of all, tell them your name, beautiful.
My name is Key, everybody. Hey.
Hey, King. But as you guys know, this is I've been doing a project that is called the Tales of Motherhood, and it is to solely reach out and give information to those who need it. Whether you be a new mom, whether you be a mom that's a veteran in the game, you know, even for dads, everybody. This is a project that is near and dear to me, and I am very, very honored for the mothers that come up here and shed some light on a lot of situations, whether it be their own or whether it be, stories from when they grown up with their moms. So once again, this is like I said, this is all for a learning purpose because each one teach one. That's the model here at the Hood Academy. But most of all, understand that these are people with real stories. These are people with real situations. None of this is fabricated. None of this has been practiced. Every question that I ask is just as real as the last. So we're about
This
to get.
me, y'all, in the flesh.
Y'all better know it. You better know it. Now I want to know stand up, baby, because we in here. So
Yes, we in here.
so we about to get to it just like this. First things first, Miss Key, may I ask, how have you been? It seems oof, where do we start? Because I know you got chickens now. You got talk
What?
to me.
Well, look, life been damn life for one. This new mama thing. Nobody look. Everybody say, "Oh, it's gonna be a smooth breeze," but hell, you got to be built tough and be ready not to sleep.
You ain't never lied.
Right, right. But the chicken's doing good. My two guineas, they end up dying. My rooster killed them. So I'm
Oh,
down
oh,
to six.
we gotta cook him.
Yes, yes. Oh, we're gonna cook one of them this winter.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Ain't nothing like it.
What, chicken and rice?
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time. Put that pot on boil, let it simmer.
Mm,
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
mm. Look, or some
Talking about
chicken and dumplings. I made chicken and dumplings a week ago.
chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
Bussing.
hmm
Bussing.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Okay.
I've been
Okay.
doing good.
So let's go ahead and start these questions off like this. Uh, what was your honest feelings when you found out you were going to be a mom?
What the fuck?
Man, come on. Come on. All right.
No. Mini story, y'all. I found out I was 3 months pregnant. I went to the doctor for my checkup. Like 3 months pregnant. Like what in the world?
You said 3 months pregnant?
I was 3 months pregnant. I was still having my monthly and everything. Y'all girls know, still having my monthly, thinking
God
everything fine, no sickness. Yes. And what's the crazy thing about it is, y'all, go to the doctor's appointment. Y'all girls know how they go in there. Oh, before we give you your new birth control, we know you got to pee in the cup. Go pee in the cup. Lady said, ma'am, you can't get any birth control. You're pregnant. Exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. Like, what in the world?
So okay. After you heard the news, when you had time to let it sit, how did you like what was your first emotion? Like was it anger? Was it sadness? Was it happiness? Because we know the first one is shocked. But once you're surprised, you're only surprised for a second.
Scared.
Then scared?
I think yeah, shocked when the lady said, "Oh, you're pregnant," and then scared, like, "Oh, this shit is for real. I'm gonna be somebody, mama."
I'm just
You know,
saying.
it's like, hold up, I've been the baby my whole life. Like, hold on, wait, I'm having a baby. I'm still young. I'm supposed to be the fine aunt,
Yeah,
you know?
it always seemed like when you find out you're having a kid, you're about to do something fun too. Like, man, I was just about to take that trip. I was just about to go out of
Well,
town.
I had to miss our cruise because I was pregnant, and my mama said, "You not having this baby on no damn cruise ship." I'm looking at them pregnant while they on the damn trip,
Mm,
crying.
mm, mm.
I said, "Mom, y'all supposed to be there." Well, you didn't need to be out here. You'll be all right. You can go next time.
Oh,
And that made it worse. I hung up on them.
okay, okay, bet. Uh, as far as parenting goes, have you ever considered, like, was there ever a time where you considered like an alternative option, such as adoption and such as, letting your mom raise them? I mean, was there ever a point in
Now,
your life?
Tay, you been knowing me basically our whole damn lives, and we
I,
country.
I know you, but I gotta ask these questions. Talk to
No,
me. You know that's not on the
hell
table.
no.
That's not
And
on the
even
table.
if no, it's not on the table. But I will say this though. Let's say if I was not mentally stable, or you know how they say I can't take care of baby, I know my family would take the baby versus us giving adoption is out of the option. Like even if I wanted to adopt, I can hear my mama tell me, "What the hell you think you're doing?
You're not getting your
Bring that
hands on
baby
no
over
Cartons,
here."
baby. You're not getting your hands on no Cartons, baby. I don't care who he is. You're not getting your hands on
Right?
that.
Like like mama said, you coming over here? Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So short, sweet, to the point, and I can vouch for her on this one. She she does mean what she says. Okay. So
Mm-mm.
we'll move on to our next question. So as of late, because your baby is still fairly new, as of late, uh, has there ever been a time where your child was not your motivating factor? As of late, like, have you ever done something for yourself solely for the appreciation of yourself? Not because I'm doing it because I'm a mom. I'm doing this because this makes me feel
Well,
accomplished. This
mm-hmm. Because at
could,
first, I guess I had the mom guilt. Like, dang, I shouldn't be going to get my nails done and leaving her with Papa for this 45 minutes. You know?
yeah.
Then mama said, well, hell, what you think we used to have to go do? You got to do something for you can be 100% me, for I can be a better me for you to take care of you. Because if I'm in a bad mood and stuff, don't tell her how it's going to go.
You know what? Give her a
Not
round of
saying I'm going to take care of my child. I'm going to take care of her. But hell, I might be a little bitchy at that. Let's be real.
yeah, give her a round of applause on
And
that.
children, they feed off of that.
Very true. Very true. So what motivates you to do things for you is the fact that you want to be you want to be yourself at 100%. Not just for your child, but for you. You want to stay
Yep, for
mentally
me.
full. Mentally full.
It's
Okay.
like, it's like I wanna be a mama, but I still want to be key too. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect
Like
sense.
I want to, some way try to balance. But I don't want to lose myself how we see some women or how we grew up. Like damn, Miss So and So was a bad mama jamma, and then she just been working all her life. She ain't been doing nothing. Like I don't want to be like that.
Yeah. We
So
definitely
I'm
been there.
trying to take them steps.
So let me piggyback off that question. With that being said, for a mother who has already hit that curb or about to approach that curb, how would you what words of determine, not encouragement, but deter her from going down that road of, I got to solely focus on my baby. Even if I'm out the game, I got to solely focus on my baby. What words would you use, or what advice would you give her to stir her in a way to where she can see that you can still take care of yourself and take care of your child. You don't have to die for your child to live.
Yeah. Right, right, right.
So
I get what you're saying. First of all, I think I would say, girl, get your ass together. We got this. We gonna make it somehow. But how can you pour into your baby's cup if your cup is empty? How you gonna give her something to drink? It ain't gonna be nothing to drink. So we got to get up and go get something to drink for ourselves. So when it's time to pour into them, you'll have something to pour.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And sometimes I think that's what we get so caught up in life and what's going on social media and what we see. We forget it's basically it's the simple things that we need in life.
Very true. Very true indeed. So I'm glad you brought up. I'm glad you brought up. We get so caught up in life. So, do you ever feel like your identity as Key gets overshadowed by you being a mom, like amongst peers, amongst family? You know, like, do you feel like they see you more as mommy or mom rather than seeing you as Key? Like, I'm still Key, but I shouldn't have to
Oh,
remind.
my family, Mama be like, my daughter's still the crazy damn key, but she got a little bit more sense. She thinking now. It's like I would think before, but let's be real. I ain't have no kids. I got a damn dog. What the hell? I can go look blow $200 and worry about that next week. I got a baby and a dog. I can't blow no $200 now.
Bruh, I be
I gotta think
dying when
about it.
I be dying when I gotta spend a 20. I got 3 kids. I be dying when I gotta spend a 20.
And that
Lord,
whole 20 is gone.
yeah. Like, man, it's different when you got kids. Like the budget, everything. Like even down to you gotta marginalize what's important above
Hmm.
anything else.
And what you really want and need type stuff.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Uh so since we talked about overshadowing, and once again, I I got to bring this up. You
Hmm.
have a strong support system, a
Amen. I do.
very strong support system, and it's always been that way. Even before you had, even before you were blessed with your daughter, you've had a strong support system. So, have your support system got even stronger due to your daughter, or have your support system like kind of backed off and let you take the wheel?
I would say half and half.
Okay.
I would say half and half because, as in my mama's 50. My oldest aunt is 70. So it's a big gap in like how they were taught to raise kids and what you should do versus now. When we was born 30 something years ago, our mamas wasn't putting us on the floor for no damn tummy time. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't doing that. You sitting up, your grandma holding you, whatever. I think they're being more open to the new technology and stuff and saying, yeah, I think you should try that. But sometimes they feel like, hell no, we black. We ain't been doing that. We've been taking care of everybody else baby in the world and this been working. So it's 2023 and you want to change because this person is saying this works, but this been working the last so and so for our family. No. And
Okay.
sometimes I just shut up and, listen. And then sometimes I just, okay, and just still do what I want to. So,
Yeah, in some regard, they got to remember that. Look, I'm a parent, and I know you didn't listen.
mm-hmm,
I know for sure you didn't listen to everything Grandma told you to do with me. I know you did
mm-mm.
because I was
Mm-mm.
there. I couldn't say nothing because you'll slap me, but I was there. So yeah,
Mhm.
I can agree. I can agree to a standpoint that half and half, especially like a support system, especially one as strong as yours. So once again, we're going to play devil's advocate. What is the cons? What is a con of having a strong support system?
Everybody I was calling to talk to the goddamn baby like she could hold a conversation like us. Like she
Man,
just gonna be looking and goo goo and gaga. And she might say hey. Look, she might. And
that
then I would say one of the other cons is having a big support system. It's good to have everybody to buy. It's good, y'all. I'm not saying don't tell your aunts and uncles not to buy. But when you got a family like mine and then they country and then we always trying to budget, they buy I got shit that's 3 and 4 teeth, Tay, already. And in little buckets labeled 3, 4 teeth, 5 teeth. Like it's like you become a hoarder. I was like, I'm a hoarder now of baby clothes and shit. Cause everybody buy it was on sale. Well, you need a hush, you better be glad we can
almost,
do it.
almost to the point where you don't even got no place for your clothes. You gotta lay them on the chair or something.
What? That's what
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. I said, babe, we only got one of these, and you talking about you want another? Hell no, we can get another damn dog.
Oh, quick question. How did he feel about it? How was he excited?
Now, when I first came home with her, he was just looking, like, what is this thing? And he didn't understand that he couldn't be on me, because he used to like, is mama home? What time to get? Like, he was like, what the hell's going on? And I think he started bonding with her. But now, since the teething thing, when she started her crying, Dax go in the other room. He go in the living room, or go in his bed. Like, I don't
He
want to hear
leave
this
you.
shit.
He leave you to deal with it, and that is
Yes.
crazy to me.
Hmm.
I don't think I've conversated with a mom with a fur baby because
And it's
if
so funny. Say, if it get too bad, and I just be letting her have her tantrum, he'll go get his daddy. Babe, come in there. What's wrong? Now, baby girl, shut it up. And that's what pisses me off. Do your daughter do that? When you come in there and do your voice, she cut it out.
oh yeah, my daughters are just like that. Like if I come out here right now, if I go out this room right now and tell my daughters, y'all need to go ahead and get ready for bed, you gonna think that I beat these kids. First of all, let me go and throw this out here now. I don't beat these kids. Please understand that. I just raise my voice in a very loud manner. But if I have to, allegedly, allegedly, yeah. But
They get popping.
yeah, they get corrected. Let me put it like that. My kids get corrected. So, but yeah, like it's and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, it's not gonna change. Even when she gets older, it's not gonna change. Like the things that you say to her, yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there. Since I didn't tell you about the teething thing, since I didn't tell you about the teething thing, I'm gonna tell you about this one. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. Whatever you ask her to do, she's gonna give you some look, and the look is gonna be your face. It's not gonna be dad's face. It's gonna be your face when somebody tell you what to do, and you're gonna be like, "Little girl, I will snatch your face off." Yeah, and
Right.
then you turn around and you're gonna have dad come in and he's gonna be like, and it's what's gonna piss you off too. Dad gonna come in, he gonna be like, "Baby girl, could you please pick your toys up?" Okay, daddy. And you're gonna be like, you're gonna be ready to fight him. He ain't done nothing wrong but back
I
you
be
up.
like that now. Like, you just screamed for 15 minutes. And your daddy get out the shower, come in. What's your problem? No, nothing. Nothing. Like, Mm-mm. Like, you need your butt pop.
Yeah, yeah. So relationship wise, if I may ask, relationship wise,
Okay.
we're going to shift focus a little bit. Relationship wise, as far as your relationship goes, do you feel like you and your significant other has become more involved with each other? And what I mean by that is, I'm not just saying for the child's sake. I'm saying like now, because with a child, you do have to pay attention to the other person. You do have to pay attention to where their energies is getting low. You do have to pay attention to where they're irritable. You do have to pay attention to where they're not in the game, quote unquote. But you have to pay attention more. So, do you feel like you guys have, you know, more? You guys have been more invested in each other as far as that. As far as your relationship goes. Do you feel like you guys are more invested in each other since becoming parents together?
Yes. And I would say yes before. Because he already wanted damn kids. Yeah. And he already has a son. And it's funny. He younger than me. Yes. Yes, I know. Look, we have to catch up on it later. But yes, if it was up to him, I probably would have had a baby. Shoot, 3, 4 years ago.
He wanted it like that.
What
Jesus.
he would have what if I would have said 3, 4 years ago? Yeah, we'll have a baby. He would have been
Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. Uh, to you, as of late, what do you feel is your most rewarding
Can
factor
you hear
about
me?
being? Yeah, I can hear you. What do you feel is your most rewarding
Yeah.
factor about being a mom?
It's like you circling.
Say what? As we take a quick break, we're gonna cut to a quick commercial, and then I'm just gonna have a little one-on-one time with you guys. Uh, I want to say this, especially to mothers. You know what I mean? Nobody's asking you to be perfect. Nobody's gonna ask you to be perfect. Nobody's gonna ask you, and if somebody's telling you to be the mom, there's no such thing. So remember that. We're gonna go to a quick commercial, and then we're gonna get right back with our guests. All right,
I'm
Miss
back,
Sunshine. I'm
y'all.
glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. So, as our question stands, what is the most rewarding part to you about being a mother?
I got a happy baby. Thank God. So when she wakes up, she's just always like, it's like she's a fresher birthday. Even if I ain't feeling good, because for y'all that don't know, I have sickle cell disease. So when it rains or real cold, I feel like bad. And it's like seeing her face, it just gives me the energy like, hey, get your ass up. You got to get it together. You got to go get this bottle. You got to do this. It give me that push.
So the best part about it is you feel empowered. If I could say so much, you know,
Yeah.
it's a driving force. It's a positive driving force because you know, as I said earlier, the one thing that we're trying to put out there is that you can find strength in anything, especially when it comes to your kid. You can find strength in anything, but it's giving up should never be an option unless you have to. You know, and what I mean by giving up is not I'm not talking about like, oh, I don't want to be a parent no more.
Right,
That's not what
right.
I'm saying. You know, what I'm saying is, it is okay to take space away from your kid. So how have how have you learned to take space away from your kid? And I'm not talking about with like the nails and stuff. I'm talking about like, let's say when she has a tantrum or when she is a little too much for you at times. What are some methods that you use to bring yourself back in the game? You know what I mean? If dad's not around, what are some methods you use?
Shoot. For one, I'm already counting in my head like one, two, three, four, five. Like Key, it's just it'll be over in a little while. Just let her have her tantrum. Don't pick her ass up. So she can get her damn way, because you know how they do. And I try to go like my mama said, just walk away, let her have her tantrum, because you right there seeing it and hearing it, and for one, it gets to me, but then it gets to me like, damn, I need to stop her from damn crying. What if somebody hear her damn crying and think I'm being a bad mom? You know what I'm saying? Then I start thinking like that instead of like, oh, she gotta learn, even though she's 10 months. Like you would think she's already won. She's so nosy.
Okay. Okay,
So I
bet.
would say I'll try to get my mind together and regroup, walk away, and then sometimes I just leave her in her room and go sit down, go smoke a cigarette outside. Cause think about it, she can't fall out the bassinet anyway. And if I pick her up in those 5 minutes, she gonna think I'm supposed to do that every time she have a tantrum. And I
That is
don't want,
another
yeah,
that
I
is
don't
another
want that.
thing. That is another thing that helps too. Uh for new parents out here who do have babies, little ones, please understand the baby does not know what it wants. Let's go ahead and throw that out there now. The baby does not know what it wants. You know what the baby wants. So do not adjust your life to the baby. Adjust the baby life to your life. In other words, make the schedule that benefits you with your kid. The reason being is because a baby cannot communicate. So if it's upset, it can't tell you I'm upset, I need space. You can do that. Don't
Right,
put why you wouldn't put you won't put your newest person in a position to where they make all decisions. A baby is
right.
no different. Do not put the baby and do not let the baby dictate your life. You are supposed to put structure for the baby's life. Baby cannot put structure for your life. That is a very very slippery slope, and it usually catch parents at an early time, and they pay for it later. So remember that if you have kids, adjust the baby's life to your life. Do not adjust your life to the baby's because it cannot happen.
I
You
like how
can't
you
go,
said.
huh?
I like how you said that. That's
Yeah,
that's
it
a,
can't
that's just
happen.
a nice way of saying it.
Yeah, you can't. It can't happen. It can't happen.
Right.
So
Because y'all better tell them babies what to do now. Because when they get fifth and sixth grade, they're gonna be doing that in the stove.
yeah, like and understand you're being formulating structure. It benefits both of you because now a routine can be set. Before you can start a routine, you have to have structure. So if you have children, and I learned, I myself, for the people who don't know, I had a kid early. I had a kid at 16. So I had to structure, I had to learn structure for my life first. You know what I mean? I had to learn structure for my life, and then I had to come up with a routine for their life. But like I said, I was a teenager. There are some people out here who there are some people out here who don't have that that level of play. Like life got real. I was worried about spelling tests and Pampers at the same time. I was worried about a senior project. I was worried about a senior project and making sure he eat. So yeah, it was tough. But I say all this to say when you set a foundation for your child, when you set structure and the routine come in, you and your child will grow together. No
Right.
other way to put it. Y'all will grow together. You guys will become more of a team rather than being at odds. And never feel like your kid don't like you. It's not that your kid don't like you. You
They
know,
was having a tantrum, y'all. We did it when we was little.
yeah, like and it's okay for your kid to be angry with you. For all the parents out here, I mean, for especially mothers, because I cannot express it enough. Y'all heart bleeds very heavy for your children, but your children do not know how heavy your heart bleeds for them. So they may say something to you that may cut deep, and they don't think it was deep, but you feel it. Do not take it personal. Do not take it personal. Don't shut down that level of communication between your kids. I'm speaking to you as well, Key, because I'm like, your baby is still young. And I'm just, parent to parent. I'm not a mom, but I'm a parent. You know,
Right.
don't ever shut down that communication. It is okay for your child to it's okay for your child to talk. My kid can't talk with me. You're not about to sit amongst the adults and talk with me. You can talk, yeah, yeah, you're not about to learn about Aunt June's drinking habit at 3 years old. We're not doing that. That's a surefire way to have a child exposed too early. And I think and me personally, you know, I believe that children are being exposed a little too quickly to a lot of things,
Like
especially with this
kids do.
especially with this social media. Especially with this social media. So
Some of these cartoons, they're supposed to be for babies and kids, but think about it, like two dads and two moms. I understand that's what our
we
world is
can't hear
becoming.
you, love. We heard cartoons. We heard cartoons.
Oh, I said cartoons, y'all. So with the cartoons, I feel like they have two moms, two dads. I know that's what the world is coming to, but I feel like it should be an age, like an age discrimination or something. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I get what you're trying to say. You're saying, if we're going to expose them, let's walk them into it. Don't just throw them in and expect them to jump. Because
Right.
because there may be kids out here who don't fully understand, but they done took that leap, and now they're, now they're being fed misinformation. And I feel like there is, I feel like as parents, especially mothers, again, mothers, sit down and talk to your kids. Sit down and understand your kids. Understand that you have to talk to them. What you don't want is for the world to talk to them, and they care more about what the world say than what you say. Rather than, if you talk to your kid is going to care more about what you say rather than the world. So understand, understand above anything else, understand above anything else that it is important that mothers talk to their kids. I'm not talking about when they're sad. Talk to them when they're happy. Talk to them when they're thinking. Ask them what they're thinking about. You know, these are these are true communicating factors that are going to help you establish that structure for your kid. Because if your kid knows they can talk to you and they know that you're listening, then they're going to be inclined to listen and talk as well. So there's also that. So since we're talking about the happiness of a kid, do you believe? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I guess she has some technical difficulties. But this is Tales of Motherhood, and I do want to I want to say something to the fathers too. Uh, understand that mothers have a lot on them. Understand that mothers don't get to say I'm tired without scorekeeping. You know what I mean? Like mothers don't get to say, "Oh well, this job is whooping me. I just can't do it." Because even though we love to say they can say it, in their mind they can't say it. They can't say it. So us as fathers have to step in and say, I don't need you to tell me you're tired. Because if I'm the father of your child, I should be able to read that you're tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and step in and let you replenish. You get more out of paying attention to the to the other parent rather than expecting them to say something. Because a person who's drowning shouldn't have to scream, I'm drowning, especially if there's a lifeguard on deck. Just that simple. So, I thank everybody who's been watching this. And I must say, uh, we here at the Hood Academy, we're here for all mothers across the board. We're here for all mothers who want to come up here and talk. We're not discriminatory. We're not people who are going to gatekeep. If you have a story, if you want to come up here, if you want, I want to hear your stories about motherhood, because if don't nobody else give a damn, I do. I damn sure give a damn about the mothers, because there's too many children out here without mothers. And I'm not talking about, oh well, your mama passed away. No, I'm talking about there's a bunch of grown girls in here who are not mothers. The world need mothers. No matter how you put it, the world need mothers. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial, and we're gonna have two more questions, and then we're gonna get this going. All right, and we're back. Miss Sunshine, are we back? How we feeling?
Good. Y'all, it's about the thunderstorm where I stay at. I stay on the outsides of Greensboro. I had to move basically like where we from because I couldn't deal with that city noise. So y'all, it's about the thunderstorm and stuff. So my Wi-Fi is acting crazy. So I had to go to the regular.
It's all good. It's all good because, like we said, Joe, we understand. If don't nobody understand, parents understand that you got to move and groove. You know what I mean? You got to make sure the baby, especially if a thunderstorm coming, got to make sure that baby down and sleep. You gonna sleep through this rain?
She sleep through 'em, okay?
She sleep through the rain?
Yes, and like when we had that bad storm, you remember 2 weeks ago? Knocked out
Oh, that
the
mean that.
whole time.
Oh, that means she enjoy her peace. She enjoy her peace.
And she had turkey necks and rice that night and
You
greens.
can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't
What?
give her a full belly and knock her out. We can't do that. I mean,
You kept her up for an hour and gave her a bath, so she was up an hour and a half probably after she
what
had.
what what you put in the bottle? Sweet tea.
No. But look, you know she had some before.
I know, I know, I know, and they and probably wanted it ever since. So let me ask you this, uh, parent to parent, but most of all, do you feel like mothers of yesteryears had it had it more simple, or do you feel like nowadays mothers of present day mothers have it more simpler than yesteryear mothers? Do you like which side do you
Are
feel?
you saying like as in our mamas?
Yes.
Our
Do you feel like our mamas had it more simpler with us than we do with our kids of today?
um I feel like yeah, back then they were simpler. Cause now think about it. Our mamas what? Our mamas was damn boiling water to sterilize the bottle. They didn't know nothing about no baby sterilizer for the bottle. Think about it. We got a step easy. You just pour the water in there. It heats it up. You ain't got to worry about the water heating up, getting it too hot. To melt the plastic or getting too hot to crack the glass. But then I feel like grandma, they had it easy with grandma. Cause think about it. We got to pay for damn daycare or take the kids to your mama house. Everybody went to grandma's back then. So I feel like it
Knew
just,
all your cousins. Knew all
yeah,
you
it just
all of them.
goes. Like, you know, some things we got it better. Some things I feel like we should just never change.
Okay. Okay. I can
Like
rock with
for
that.
my mom, she used cloth diapers on me because that's what my grandma did with her damn 10 kids. I was not about to do that shit.
I'm not doing no cloth diaper. We
No, and grandma talking about you. Mama talking about grandma used to put the poop in the toilet, then you rinse it out, then go Clorox it and wash it. Oh, I understand that's what they had to do back in the day, but I'm
I
sorry.
don't think I will. I don't think I'll do that. Yeah,
My
I
mom
don't think
say I only wore like the pull ups and huggies and stuff when we went out. When we was at home, I had on cloth diapers.
that's crazy.
My mama
That
had
is
a
that is crazy.
ask
That
your mom
is
about that.
you know what? But as it may seem uncommon, but I don't think that's probably as uncommon as I think it is. Especially not where we grew up at either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't think it was as uncommon as we think it is.
Or breastfeeding. Like in my family, like people looked at me like, "You better be breastfeeding." Like, what you talking about? Because my grandma breastfed her team. Then she breastfed like the nieces, and when they came over, because they still had to eat. Ain't no way. Mm-mm.
So, uh this is my final question. Like I said, this is my final question about the whole situation. Um, it's more so a request, and just make sure, uh, see if we can hear you a little louder because this is going to be a very pivotal point that I would
Right.
like I would like for you to make. Um, what is a message that you want to leave? I need two messages from you. I need a message that you want to leave for another mother, and I need a message that you want to leave for your daughter.
Mm,
A heart to heart message.
can you hear me?
Take your time, get yourself together.
You got me?
I got you. And you know what? I'll even go as far as to do this, baby. The floor is yours.
Oh, thank you. I would say whoever you are, where you are in life, it doesn't matter where you are, honestly, or what you're doing in life. It doesn't matter because you got to keep going. Because at the end of the day, that little boy or that little girl, they need you. Because guess what, y'all? We can do this. And I want y'all to know it don't matter if you still want to go get that degree and oh, I done had a baby. You can still go get that degree. You got to push forward with your dreams and your goals, even though you have a child. Because guess what? Somebody is watching you. So why not go ahead and try to push and do those things you want to do? For you can show your child, yeah, just because I had you, that didn't stop my dreams. That didn't stop me for wanting to be successful or wanting to buy a home. Because your happiness is what you make it, not what somebody else make it. And if you are a single mother out there, you need to first think about this. Stop saying I'm a single mother. Stop saying that because you going to stop your blessing. Your husband could be out there. We don't know. He is coming, ma'am. So stop saying you are a single mother. Just say you are a strong mother for right now. And don't worry about it. You're not going to have to be that strong sooner or later. Your shiny night, he going to be coming. Because guess what? I am 30 plus years old. I'm not telling y'all. But anyway, I didn't think I was going to have children at all. So think about it. A person like me, for one, I would say I always wanted children, but I know the type of life I lived and always moving and traveling. A baby was not in my category. But then boom, God blessed me to be a mother, for me to slow down to realize, Key, you need to do this, you need to do that. Because if you don't get it done, you're gonna keep waiting and waiting. And now I got a little one, so that is my motivation to keep going because I want to set the example, the bar, like in my family. My grandma didn't finish high school, but she made sure all her children finished high school. Then my mama went to college. Then she made sure I went to college and finished. So I feel like if I keep setting the bar and she see every generation going up and up, then she's gonna want to do the same thing for herself. So you keep that in mind and go ahead and write down those plans, y'all. And don't forget that you can do it. And then my note to Catalea. I love you. Everything I do is for you. I don't care what you hear, what you see. I just want you to know that mama did her best, daddy did his best. And if anybody fuck with you, you already know we coming. We are coming. And I want you to know you can be anything you want to be in the world. If you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, whatever, you can do it. You know why? Because you my baby. That's why. And I'm going to make sure that you get the fundamentals that you need to be successful in this thing we call life. Okay, D. I mean, Tay, I think that's it for me.
All right. So with
I
that,
didn't sound like I was preaching on there, but when you
no,
said that, it made me think about a conversation I was having with my girlfriend. And she said, Key, I'm a single mom. Oh, I'm a single mom. People, they label you as a single mom. I said, we got to stop saying that. I said, because in a way, you blocking your husband or the next whoever away. Because you keep saying this and speaking into the existence like, oh, I'm single. I'm single. Oh, I'm never going to find a good man. We need to stop saying that as black women. And yes, ladies, I know society is telling us that it's no good black men out there. But yes, it is some good black men out there. We all need to learn this. And we probably didn't learn this. I know I didn't learn this. And like my mama said, she didn't learn this. If you grow up in a country place like us, most of the time, you going to find out when you get older that your grandparents, they loved each other, but they didn't really love each other. They learned how to love each other. And I don't want nobody, even myself, to be with somebody just because that's the child's father or mother, just to say you are married or you got a husband or wife, or to say, you have a family. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this that child's going to get to know and see the signs of love. Then when you start thinking about it, dang, did grandma really love Papa? Did mom, Papa really love grandma? We don't want our children seeing false pretenses of love because they're gonna start doing it when they get to the age of, those love feelings coming or however you want to say. So I feel like we need to teach each other how to love each other before we have these children. Or for in my case, I had a relationship before the child, and we learning how to communicate like adults and not cussing and fussing all the damn time, or me having a fit because I'm not getting my way because I'm a spoiled brat. So even though I'm in my 30s, I had to rearrange myself and learn how to communicate like an adult and not a spoiled brat. So I feel like if you go ahead and get within yourself the communication, like, oh, we're gonna set communication boundaries. We're gonna set how we express our feelings and how we express love and letting our kids know. You can come tell me, yeah, mom, I didn't like that. But you not finna cuss and fuss and tell me you didn't like that. That's not going down. But I'm gonna let you express what you're saying. Cause I grew up in country. My grandma didn't give a damn if you didn't want something like something. You shut up, you sat down, and you stayed in a child's place. But I'm trying to be different. I want to know, oh, you like this? You like that? Well, why? I want to know versus, a kid is supposed to be seen and not, heard type shit.
Yeah, we grew up on that. We grew up
Yeah,
on that.
so I
On
feel
that.
like I want you to communicate, but be respectful, you know?
It's a way to do everything, and
Yes.
and for right now, I need you to do it in a kid way. I don't you
Yes.
don't be trying to do it. Don't be trying to do it mommy way. Don't try to do it daddy's way. I need you to do it in a kid way. You can tell me what's wrong with you, but you got to tell me what's wrong with you in a kid way. Don't tell me in an adult way. And we always say, it, you hit on a nail, but I want to make sure that the nail stuck completely. It's not coming back out. And that is, you said stay in the kids. We was told to stay in the kids' place, but
Be quiet.
it seems like we was only told that when it was used to draw a line between us and our parents, but it really should have been used all the way around. In other words,
Right.
if there's something going on that does not make you feel like a kid, it may make you feel scared, it may make you I need you to tell me what those things are. I need you to tell me, because when you say shut up and stay in a kid's place, or kids are supposed to be seen not heard, when you have, because we all know somebody who their innocence was in danger, their innocence
Right.
was taken, because they was always told, be quiet, don't say nothing, and especially in black families. And then it's so sad to see, we always
Hmm.
tell those kids, be quiet, y'all don't need to be talking, can't say nothing to adults. It's a way to say everything, but you have to establish that connection first. If you do not establish that connection, they're going to think that they can talk to you in the way mommy talks to daddy. They're gonna think they can talk to aunts, uncles the same way mommy and daddy talk to aunts and uncles. And
Right, and that's where you get the little girls rolling their necks because they see mama
yeah,
and auntie good.
yeah. Well, you get the little boy that's out here cussing and sounding crazy, and you looking at him like, hey man, hey.
Hmm.
And most of all, I'm about to bring this one on, and then we're gonna get ready to call it a day. To
Hmm.
the parents out there, please understand this. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody will correct your kid like you can correct your kid. But understand, people do not have the tolerance that you have for your own child. So with that being said, if your child is out here and if you let your child run crisscross ragged across you, that does not mean somebody else is going to let your child run crisscross ragged across them, because there are people out here who have very little patience, but at the same time they also have very little tolerance for somebody else's kid. So do not set your kid up for failure, because that is a quick way to have your kid in a very conflicting situation that you do not want to find yourself nor your child in. So teach your kid there's a time and place for everything, but most of all, make sure they understand that everybody is not the same. Understand that. Especially the older generation, have respect for the older generation. Don't be out here talking to your grandma, great grandma like y'all homegirls and you only 8 years old. No, ma'am. Because trust me, Granny had a strong hand back in '98. Granny had a strong hand.
I don't
A
even want to
very,
think about my look get my ass whooped.
I'm just saying. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, uh at the end of all our shows, everybody across Hood Academy, we always do like a gym drop. So what's one random gem that you want to drop just out there? It could be, tie your left shoe before your right shoe. It could be pour your milk before your cereal. However you want to do it. What's something that's in you that you just want to throw out there to the world?
Well, I would say a gym. This is a gym I've been saying though, but people need to know. We as black people, well, hold on, let me say that. I love all races because I'm mixed too, but it don't matter. We all the same thing. But us as black people though, we need to start back growing our food. We need to start back doing that stuff when grandma used to make you go rake them pine cones and that scroll. You need to start back doing that. Because
And that
other
what?
people,
And that
huh?
what? And that what?
That pine scroll,
That fine scrawl.
that pine,
Still country. Ain't nothing changed. Mm-mm. But we need to go back to the basics. Because after a while, we're not, yeah, we're not going to be able to survive.
Okay. That's a strong gym. That's a strong gym. And for me, my gym is just going to be. It takes time. It takes time. Yeah, you can go to the store and you can purchase a diamond, but what they don't tell you is the process that diamond is made. What they don't tell you is how long it took for that diamond to form. Clear cut clarity all makes the diamond shine. But nobody told you that that's all three of those are three different processes for you to get the same result. So yeah, you might have some different ways of doing things, but if the initial goal is to better yourself, it's going to take progress and it's going to take a process. So do not try to skip the process and do not try to rush the progress because the end result will not be what you want it to be. Understand that most importantly, and remember to do it with love in mind. If you're going to try to progress your life, do it with love in mind. Love for yourself and love for what you are doing. There's nothing worse than loving yourself but doing something you hate because you can never reach the true potential of satisfaction within it. So, with that being said, I'm Tater Bear. Miss Key Sunshine, let's give her a round of applause, man. She came here and told us we need to grow our own food. I know that's right, baby. Round of applause.
Look, make me a big round of applause.
Round of applause for you. And most of all, could we possibly get you for an update? When she turns one or later on, like
Look, whenever.
whenever. How about when she
Look,
start
I'm
walking?
fine. I'm going to just be in the garden.
That works. That works for me too.
Oh, but look, you got to do an update. Because tell wifey we got to get the garden ready for the
I
winter.
done told her. I done told her. But we're gonna talk more about that one later. Y'all, we out. We love y'all. Take what we say because our words are not to be thrown away. Understand that. Y'all take it easy.